everyone just seems like their life is really hard. Like it's not nowhere on the same page as the life that they wanted for themselves. And it's like, is that not discouraging? To look around you and your friends and family and realize that they all on a deep level seem extremely unhappy. What does that even mean? What does that mean for us? What does that mean for me? Like, what does it mean? Like, is that it? Why is everyone in their 30s struggling so bad? Why are the millennials having such a hard time in life? I was talking to my mom earlier today and I just had a thought. I was just like, dang, why is everybody my age having such a hard time in life? And don't get me wrong, they're not like down bad, but they're not like up good or up doing well.
Millions of Americans are struggling beyond belief in 2025, gang. It's getting real serious out here. It's getting real spooky, treacherous work.
In 2 months, it's going to become completely unaffordable to live in the United States. And I'm not talking about luxury lifestyle. I'm talking about basic middle-class needs. I run a relocation business out of Costa Rica. I asked my clients, who are a couple from Bushwick, Brooklyn, why they were thinking of moving abroad. They sent me their monthly budget spreadsheet. So combined, they make $120,000 a year. And from that, they get to bring home about $7,400 a month after taxes. Their rent is $3,100 a month. And their health insurance is about to skyrocket to $1,750. They budget about $1,000 a month for groceries. Their utilities, internet, cell phones, and MetroCard are another $1,300 or so. So at the end of the month, this leaves them with about $250. And that doesn't include any unexpected expenses or the hope for investments or the hope for a savings account. So what they said to me is that this is what running in place feels like. And the reason that they want to move abroad is because they actually want to move forward with their lives.
Everybody living paycheck to paycheck, stuck in debt, can barely pay their bills, bills on bills on bills. You see what I'm saying? And they looking for ways out. What's the solution? How do I get a higher paying job? How do I increase my income? How do I save more, invest more? How do I get out? You see what I'm saying? In today's video, we taking a look at these things because a lot of people, they don't know what's coming next. They don't know how they're gonna make it.
But you know how people are always saying, if you don't like it, then you can leave? Well, people are. And in rapidly increasing numbers. As you can see, this article reports that there's been a 102% increase in people who have elected for the expat lifestyle, meaning people who are leaving America to go reside in different countries. And the article goes on to cite a few key reasons for this. The main elements being socioeconomic factors that make it difficult and more expensive to live on a daily basis, gun violence and the lack of action to reduce it, and as expected, the increasing political polarization that exists within America. And it's important to note that other countries throughout the world are taking notice of this escalating trend, and they're putting together programs to recruit American professionals to their countries, likely to increase their GDP. I think this will be an interesting trend to monitor and see how it changes over the next few years, especially as this becomes a more realistic lifestyle choice.
People leaving corporate jobs, people getting laid off. You already see what happened. You already see what UPS did. They laid off 14,000 jobs.
So I just got laid off from Amazon. I was one of the 14,000 people who got an email at like 4 a.m. saying that your role has been eliminated. So honestly, what am I feeling right now? I'm kind of numb. I'm kind of in shock of just how it was handled because I literally had no idea. Like literally imagine just waking up one day, it's a regular Tuesday, you check your phone, see what time it is, and you see you got an email that your role is being eliminated. Genuinely, when I saw that on my phone, I thought it was spam because I'm like, no way, like, what do you mean that it's an email? So I go on my work laptop, I find out I'm locked out of my laptop, and I check my email, I lost access to my laptop, I don't have badge access, I literally haven't heard anything from my manager, hear nothing from my coworkers, and it's just like you're just locked out. And it's so crazy because so I was there for only like a little over a year, but I have a coworker who was there, it was going to be his 13th anniversary being there for 13 years, and this is the way that we find out. And it's just kind of like it's just so crazy to me because like you spend so much of your energy at your job, right? And for for you to just find out in this way, it's like a very shitty feeling. I'm going to be so honest. It's like, well, what was the point of me doing any of that?
What do y'all think is going to happen in the future? Y'all already know AI coming for your job. They getting stimulus checks ready. They getting universal basic income ready. They getting all these different things ready.
And one of the things we're going to do, we're going to issue a dividend to our middle income people and lower income people of about $2,000. And we're going to use the remaining tariffs to lower our debt. We're going to be lowering our debt, which is a national security thing.
To keep y'all content. But what do they got planned? What's going to happen next? You going to keep clocking in at that job that you hate? You going to keep putting yourself further and further and further in debt, trying to learn skills that might not even land you a career? What's the next move? You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out here, they do not know what's coming next. Anxiety levels through the roof, stress levels through the roof, pockets on zero. You feel me? What is the solution? Me personally, I'm looking at cheaper options. I'm looking at getting the F out of America. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're looking at options right now.
Being an American right now is some scary fucking shit. Studio apartment, $2,500. Average cost of a car, $50,000. You want a bacon, egg, and cheese? Motherfucker, them eggs cost $20. You need gas to fill up that $50,000 car? Well, get ready to spend $70. The government? Yeah, that's no longer a thing, buddy. You want to be educated and go to school so you could do something with your life? Well, sorry. That's no longer a thing. If you happen to look something like I do, Hispanic, we're gonna send you out of the country even though you were born here. Oh, and that small check that you earn every week, yeah, I'm gonna have to take half of that. Give me that. And that car that you paid $50,000 for, we're gonna have to charge you taxes every year for that too. Pretty much, living a comfortable life in America right now is almost fucking impossible. Thank you, Trump.
I really want y'all to tap in with me and take a look at my journey. Take a look at what's coming next. Because over the next 5 years, gang, America will never look the same. I promise you. They are getting ready for something big to happen. When? I don't know. But it's going to start in 2026. I promise you. You see what I'm saying? You already see you see what just happened in October and November. I don't even really want to talk about it. But y'all seen what happened. It's a lot of people that was not getting paid. And who's to say that that won't happen again? I really see cost of living going up, inflation going up, housing going up, everything going up. If you think that anything's about to go down, you're sadly mistaken. I don't see why they would do that. How could they do that? They're talking about paying off debt. They ain't paying off that debt. That debt is in the tens of trillions. That debt will never be paid off. Not unless they switch the whole economic structure. The whole banking system got to shift in order for them to get rid of that debt, which is why they keep doing the money printing. They keep raising the cost of living on you, making the rich richer and the poor poorer. In the blink of an eye, everything could shift. Everything could change. And a lot of families are waking up to the truth. They're starting to see exactly what's going on. Starting to see that these people aren't really here to help you. When you search for solutions, you're going to find them. My top solution right now, leave the country, gang. It's a lot of people doing it right now. Relocating to cheaper places around the world, making USD online, while spending it in a cheaper country allows you to live like a king. And we're not just talking out our ass when we say stuff like that. It's a lot of people doing it as we speak with receipts and proof. Save up as much money as you can and make moves. With that being said, it's your boy, Plug World. Like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Let's get it.